Well, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I wanted to give you guys an update what's going on over here. We are predicted to get a lot of rain, and the forecast shows we're going to get 24 hours of rain, and it hasn't stopped. It slacks off, then it gets hard again. So the little chicks' chicken yard is going to get really nasty, and they can't be out in this weather. So we had to figure something out, because this brooder is not big enough for them to stay in throughout all of this rain, and these little chicks are getting a lot bigger and they're starting to crowd. And I haven't had a chance to get a second one. We're waiting for the coop to come in, and it hasn't arrived yet. We called today and they're still in the painting process still. They said painting and staining process. So we may not see it this week. We may not see it until the first of next week. So I had to come up with something really quick so they could still have fun and be out in the open. So this is what I came up with. This is now their temporary play area, their temporary yard. At night we'll still put them back in the brooder for them to chill out, because I don't have anything to put in here for them to stay in. I'm not sure if it's good to just keep them in this fence. They got their water, they got their feed, but this is that kennel I showed on a previous video. I was trying to figure out what to do with. Well, it's found one good use, because during all of this rain they'll still be able to run around, eat their food, stretch their legs, flop their wings, and do what little chickens do. But you see what they're doing out here. They're just trying to till up these flakes, trying to find worms or bugs, but there's none in it because it's a cement floor. But they're still trying. Well, we found a worm, so now threw a worm in there, so now they're gonna go crazy. These guys are ridiculous. So these wires are not really that wide. They're a little bit smaller than my fence wire, so I really don't think that any of them can get out. I do have some chicken wire I can put around the bottom to keep like our little kitty family out of it, but we haven't had any problems with the kitties messing with them. One cat came to the fence of the big yard one time and was just staring in, but they didn't do anything at all. So we still have 22 chickens, thank goodness. And this thing's got a gate too. That's really cool. I've never had a kennel before, so I don't know how they work, but this one has a really neat gate that you can actually lift this side and it opens this way, close it, and if you're inside you can lift the other way and it goes the other way. So Shelby is enjoying the chickens, I guess. I think she wants to get after them, but we're trying to teach her not to mess with them. Try to get her used to them and trying to be a protector instead of a predator to the chickens. Shelby, you like the little chicks? Huh? Come on, Shelby. Come over here. You see the babies? You see the babies? Listen. Listen. Shelby. Shelby. Listen. Hey. Hey, look at me. You can't mess with the babies. You can't mess with them. You got to protect them. You see the babies? You see? You see them? Yeah, they're having a blast. And we've been trying to watch to see if they'll... they're big enough that they're not going to get out this cage. They're going to make a mess in here, but oh well. We'll clean it all up, because they need to have some room to move around. And inside that brooder is just not enough room. But they sure are looking for insects and bugs and everything else. Well, okay, that's all I wanted to show you guys today. This is part of our renewable resources that we're learning how to do. We got more to come, because there's a lot of things I want to get accomplished here on the homestead, in case we get into some kind of serious shortage of food. So at least we'll have eggs for sure. And they are just enjoying themselves. All right, guys. Y'all stay safe together. And y'all stay well. And don't forget to prepare for the unknown.